Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are you ready for a business? Are you ready for more income now? Well, if you are, this is the right place to be. And I believe that you are. And here's why. So why do I say that? Why do I say that now is the best time ever? It really is about this. There are so many free or low-cost tools to help you get started right away. Whether you're thinking of a pure online business or an offline business where maybe you're going to have a brick and mortar, most businesses today have some kind of hybrid because they need to have an online presence. You know, in the old days, right, it used to be all offline. Now, of course, we have both. And there are so many tools to help you get there. That's the first reason why I think you can have a business as soon as you want to. Also, would you please go ahead and subscribe, because that inspires me to make more videos, to help more people. My goal is to help thousands, tens of thousands of people have their own business. I've had many, and so now I get to spend time coaching, and that is so much fun because I just see people progress in all kinds of different businesses. I love doing that. I love helping. So if you subscribe, that'd be a wonderful help, and that'll also inspire me to make more videos like this for you. So whether you're 20 or 60, it doesn't matter in today's world. Now is the time to start a business. So let's talk about the real 3 reasons why it's so important in today's world to have your own business. Even if, no matter what kind of job you might have, no matter what you do now, if you don't have your own business, especially an online one, then your world is more challenging. And if you want what I think are the 3 key things, and those 3 things are, number 1, financial freedom. Number 2 is time freedom. And number 3 is personal freedom. The only way you can get those is by working for yourself. Because when you rent your time out to someone else, you never can be wealthy. You never can have personal and time and financial freedom. So you've got to have your own business. And I believe that everybody is an entrepreneur. Even if you work for the biggest corporations in the world, you truly are an entrepreneur, and you don't know it. And here's why. Right now, you're probably asking, okay, I'm convinced I need to have my own business, but what should I do? And how do I get started? Well, let's talk about the what first. The what is start with what you know. You have some talent, you have some ability that nobody else does, I promise you. I'm constantly amazed at what people know, the cool things they do, the hobbies they have. And those things are going to let you create a business. So let's talk about that. The first thing you want to do is get a notebook. Just a simple, plain, spiral-bound notebook. And you need this because the cheapest pen and paper is better than the sharpest mind. You're going to have ideas that just flow. You're going to have ideas as you start asking questions. So the first thing you want to do is get a notebook. It's simple as that. Go ahead and go out and get one. Grab one if you already have one. Start writing these kinds of things down. The next step is start with what you know. This series is going to dive deeper and deeper into the how. But for now, I'd like you to write the top 5 things you are especially good at or enjoy doing. It might be running, it might be quilting, it might be collecting all kinds of knickknacks, it might be restoring old cars or clocks. Whatever it is, write down the top 5 things that you enjoy doing, because you know more about that than probably 99% of the world. And you can share that And you can share it in such a way that people will pay you to find out, because people are looking for help. Every business is about solving problems. Well, for a lot of people, they want to learn something, and the only way they can do it is to go from A to B. And if you know how, or you've been there, then you can help them do that. And remember what we've talked about in previous videos, that most people are willing to be taught. They want to learn something new from you. And people are willing to learn. That's called being teachable. Sometimes you want to even coach people into new things. And remember, the definition of coachable is people are willing to change. So whether you're teaching things about quilting, model trains, making and restoring cars, selling bird cages, there's a million different things that people know and that you know that are unique to you. And even if what you know is really obscure, right? Some specialized knowledge. Well, out of 6 or 7 billion people, there's going to be a few thousand, maybe tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands that want to know more about what you do, and they can learn from you. That's why it's so important to start the process by writing down what you like to do, what interests you. That will be the genesis, that will be the start of your business, and that your business ideas, and how we're going to sift down and begin to wrap a business around what it is you know and you like that might be very, very, very unique to you. So let's do a recap of what we've been talking about here as far as getting a business started this year. First of all, everyone is an entrepreneur, whether they know it or not. Think about the job you have now. You sell your services to someone else. It might be a big company, it might be a small company, might be to a medium-sized company, but you sell your services. What you have to offer is a package of skills that you help someone else with. So that's number one. We're all entrepreneurs. Even if we sell our services to the post office or the government, we bring that skill sets that we have and provide it to someone else. Number two, if you're going to get up early every day to build someone else's business, doesn't it make sense to stay up a little bit every night, or maybe a couple hours on the weekends, to build your own business, to build your own income stream? I think it just makes so much sense for all of us to have that extra security and also have that sense of achievement. Number three, start with what you know. We all have skills, ideas, things we like to do, things we're probably better than most of the people in our families or people around us. So take that and start writing those things down, because that's going to be the beginning. That's going to be the genesis of a business for you. And then lastly, get a notebook, an inexpensive notebook, to write down all these ideas, all these thoughts that we're going through right now for you, because you've got to keep those ideas. They can be worth millions, and you got to keep them in one place so you can go back and reference them as you learn more and more. So I hope that's a good summary for you to get started. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. It's a huge help for the channel. And lastly, I promised a great tool to help you with your business, both now and in the long term. And it's critical that we keep every name and every email in some place that we can also use to reach out to them. We can offer them new products, we can offer them free material, we can offer them courses, we can offer them your products, and you need a place to capture all that information. If we use Facebook, if you use Google, if you use other platforms, they actually own whatever information they have on there. You need to own those names and those emails. And it's a critical asset for anybody. And the system I suggest you use is exactly that. It's called system.io. You can get a free copy down below. And it'll be a fantastic way to help you start your business. Doesn't matter whether you have an online business strictly, a hybrid business, or a brick and mortar business. You have to have a place to capture all those leads, all the people that may be interested in your business, your idea, your concept, or your products. So glad that you were here. Appreciate you, and stay tuned for the next video.